Welcome back to the RGC Course Vlogs as we continue to highlight the local Austin Municipal courses. Some of you might recall our latest video with my good buddy Erik played somewhat of a disastrous round at Lions Municipal. I encourage you, if you haven't seen it yet, please go take a peek. It is a whole bunch of fun, which is why he actually decided to give up doing course vlogs altogether. I am now taking over the reins of course vlogs. Just kidding. We're not going to lose Erik. He is the talent of Random Golf Club. Let's be clear. He wanted to send me out and see how I might do. Today we'll be highlighting the Jimmy Clay Golf Course. It opened in 1974. It was the first of the two courses. Designed by noted golf course architect Joe Finger. It's located in southeast Austin. The course plays 6,918 yards through what most people would say is a traditional tree-lined fairway. Very tight, I might say, with some elevated greens. Kind of visually, it's triggering. You'll see, folks. But I think we should get right into it. My intention today was just to have some fun, and you'll see there was a lot of fun, a lot of up and downs. Let's get right into it. Enjoy. That looks like a 90-year-old man with love handles and no butt. God almighty. I'm stepping up to the ball. You guys immediately are thinking, wow, he's got a nice outfit on. The practice swing looks great. But folks, you're about to find out I'm a real Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, because once I step up to the tee, something happens. It's a really interesting kind of 90-year-old man grandfather swing, I like to call it. I do the best I can. I hit it at probably about 200 yards with a cut into the wind. I've got about 200 yards into the wind. There's water to the left. And as you can see, my God, that's what happens when you just yank your body to the left. That's the yank. I just did the yank and it went right into the water. Wow. You got to smile, you got to laugh, but oof, that's rough on the first hole. All right, I'm taking a drop. I have now about 155 over water to the green. I step up and I got an 8-iron in hand, and I'm just thinking, please, God, let me hit it over the water. Please, dear God, this is the first hole, my first course vlog. Folks, you can't tell by the swing, but it was lights out, online. What a shot. God, I'm excited. This is going to go well, isn't it? First shot, second shot in the water, out in 3, hitting 4. I got a bogey putt on the first hole, and I'm feeling good. It's about 10 feet. It's going to break a little bit to the right. We're going to make this. I get really serious about the putts here, folks. This really matters, as you can tell. One of the things you're also going to notice is I adjust my shirt a lot. Kind of, I don't really know what that's about. It's a kind of a vanity thing. When I'm thinking like a lot of people are going to see this. How do I look? It's constantly going on in my mind. I'm sure you guys can relate. And I just pulled that putt at least a foot left of where the line was, and I tap in for a double. Look, opening hole. Let me tell you something, folks. I cannot stress the pressure of having a camera behind you. It's real. I felt nervous probably for the first 15 holes. Here we are on the second hole. Second hole is playing 134 yards. I couldn't tell if it was a crosswind. I wasn't sure. I was a little uncomfortable. I took a pitching wedge and choked down a little bit. And, Penn was playing in the back. God, look at that hole. Just beautiful trees. Just trees everywhere. Just gorgeous. And true to form, I look like a solid middle-aged golfer. In case you're wondering, guys, I'm 42. That is my natural hair color. And unfortunately, that is my natural swing. Good contact. You know that feeling when you get behind the wheel after you've stolen your father's car like I did when I was a teenager and you realize you've never driven a stick shift? It's that kind of nervousness, like I'm going to stall the car in the middle of traffic. Oh, God, there's a police officer behind me. What am I doing? That really happened, folks, when I was a teenager. That's how I feel right now. Really nervous, basically over every shot with this camera. So I got a putt here. It's 20 feet for par. Is he going to make it? Oh, just missed it. But great distance. One of the things that people will know when I play golf is I got pretty good feel around the greens. Part of golf is you just got to enjoy the nature. It's such a meditation experience. So much peace to be had. Trees to the left, trees to the right. It's visually triggering. And, I really don't play that much, to be honest. I know I work for a golf brand, but I don't play much. I don't practice much. So I was nervous here. It was only playing about 310 yards. So I kind of choked down on my driver and was going to trust my grandfather baby cut. Did I pull it off? Oh, yeah. Look at that. I don't know. I put it out there a solid 175 yards with a driver.
Wow.
Okay, second shot here. Third hole, 135 yards. I got a pitching wedge in hand. I'm feeling really good with a pitching wedge in my hand. There's a bunker to the left, and it's playing about 140, 135. There's a little wind, slightly uphill. And I love it. I don't know what is that weird kind of half chicken wing, but I'm jumping, folks. It was seeking the pin. I'm smiling. Dance floor. Did I make the dance floor? Oh, just on the fringe. So I have my first birdie putt of the day. It's a 15-footer just off the fringe. It's playing uphill. What do we do? Oh, he just punched it. Did you see there's no follow there? It's just kind of a little punch. Yeah, I'm learning something. This is educational. You need to follow through with that, right? I like the lineup there. All right, we got the next. We're going for par here. Little 3-foot for par. Hole number 3. Yes, folks, first par of the day. Okay, we're in business. So we opened up with a double. Second hole, we had a bogey. Little tap in for bogey. So we're moving along here. All right, here we are to our first par 5, hole number 4, playing 546 yards. It got driver in hand. It kind of curves around to the left, but with my little grandpa cut, I'm hoping I hit right to left, but I'm really in my mind and thinking I want to hit right to left. Dear God, let me come inside out, but not really feeling confident about it. Not feeling confident here, but I was just thinking just straight. I think every hole is basically like a first date, isn't it? I mean, you're just really hoping it goes well. God, you're sweating a little bit. You have a plan and it just doesn't go as planned. Folks, I cut that probably about 180 yards with a driver again because maybe 150. It was playing pretty strong into the wind. Here I am with a 3 hybrid from 400 yards probably. The pin is just to the right of that tree, probably 10 yards right is my line. And I'm just thinking, can I hit kind of a stinger and cut it? Because there's trees left. There's a sand trap up on the right and trees on the right. I'm playing out of what's considered kind of a ground under repair. I decided to go ahead and play it out, and I was just trying to hit a kind of a stinger cut, and I pulled it off. Third shot, I'm taking a drop here because the ball was literally sitting on the edge of the cart path, and so I took a little drop here. I've got 190 yards. Again, it's playing into the wind, so it's probably playing more like 205, 210. I take my trusty 3 hybrid out, and again, if you remember the first hole, I yanked it into the water left, and so again, at this point, with a camera behind me, there are trees left, trees right. A seasoned golfer doesn't even think about that. Look at that love handle in the back right. Jesus. Oh, well, we hit it a little thin, kind of a funky swing, but we did start it just left of where I thought with a cut, kind of low and missed it. But it ran up there almost to the green. God, it was close. And here we are, 4th shot now, 35 yards, 60 degree. Oh boy, disaster. Just chunked it. And then, oh look, it's doing a little like Augusta roll down. Like, wait, what's going on here? I was begging for it. Like, stop. Please stop. Dear God, like, make the pain go away. Okay, it stopped. Thank God. Guess what? The 60 degree is still in hand. I went from 35 yards to now 20 yards. Beautiful. This is a 6-footer for bogey, folks. I'm feeling a little nervous. It's a par 5. Please go in. Please go in. Kind of looks like the swing off the drive, doesn't it, folks? Like I just kind of stab at it. Anybody else stab? I stab on the golf course. Look at that beautiful flag. What a nice shot. You know, just stepping back. It's not about the score. It's about looking at your surroundings, enjoying the moment. Now, here we are, folks. What you're going to notice is some people and golf courts up there. We teed off at 310 and realized that if we didn't play through, we were not going to finish our round. And we're representing Random Golf Club. All are welcome, but we kind of needed to get this accomplished. So we asked to play through here, and they were kind enough to let us because there was a couple open holes in front of us. So the hole was playing 113 yards with a little wind. I took a gap wedge. I've got a camera behind me. People are on the green, and I mean, I made amazing contact and actually pulled it left. But the golf gods were smiling today, folks. They were smiling. It hits the tree and kicks right. pin high left of the flag. This hole was actually my first miraculous hole. I took a 60 degree from 30 yards. People are watching. God, it was great contact. Just left it floating in the air. It was beautiful. Left myself a little 5-footer with just a little break for par. All right, are we going to make this one? I'm feeling good about it. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, folks. That is an up and down par with a little help from the tree gods. Thank you for letting us play through, kind folks. Moving on. I think I just need to visualize it. Here we are on the 6th hole. All right, so here's what happened here. They stopped me and said, look, there's water up to the left, and it's about 250. And with my grandpa swing, I was thinking, great, no problem. We'll hit my little cut up there. And there's my little pull Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde swing. Came across it, hit the cut, but you can't really tell from the swing off the tee with me, folks, or really any shot. But I struck it pretty well. It cut near those trees and then hit the cart path. Yeah, we couldn't find it. And since we had just played through people, I felt rushed. I just took a drop. We spent like maybe a couple minutes, and I said, you know what? We don't want to play through. You don't want to be those people that play through and then you hold them up. So here I am with a 60 degree. Oh, that's nice. It was a little bit thin, a little bit, but it jumps up there just kind of on the front green, and I've got an uphill 10-footer to save bogey. Or actually, no, it's for par. Excuse me. That is not a 10-footer. That is more like a 18 to 20-footer for par. And then, wait, what happened? What am I looking at, folks? One of our interns, Saul, in the middle of my putt goes, like I thought he saw an alligator, folks. But he didn't see an alligator. He saw the first ball that had bounced off the cart path, and it was just sitting in the first cut of water. But here's my thought. What am I going to do? Try to play it out of the water, mess up my beautiful attire, and probably end up scoring worse. So I still decide, no, we're just playing the drop ball. So here I am. But it was really a miraculous moment. It was unbelievable. So we got 18 feet for par. Oh, God, good roll. I'm rolling it good so far, but just missed it. Really enjoyed the speed there, and that is a little tap in for bogey. We're moving on to the 7th hole, and it was playing 470 yards. I took the driver out. It's a funky layup here. There's water left. There's a hill to the right. Wasn't really comfortable. I took my swing. There it is. Kind of came across it again with the trusty cut, and I put it out there a solid 200. Literally, folks, into the wind today, I am driving at about 200 yards.
All right, we're out there.
So far, I've been making really good contact with my approach shots with the irons. And so I'm feeling good over every approach shot here. But there's a tree in the way, and I can't get too much. It's directly over this tree, and I decide just to take a 9-iron, so I have about a 130 shot is my goal. So I take a 9-iron, really feeling good about the practice swing here. Just want to check my line one more time. You guys know you want that, alignment is an issue when you don't play a lot. So I'm looking right over that tree with a 9. Oh, great contact. Great contact. Again, folks, it's more of a John Rahm swing. You can't tell. There's not a lot of backswing there, but it was a beautifully struck ball. I mean, perfect flight. And what did I have left? 129 yards. So I have a pitching wedge in hand. Flag is just directly in front of me. It's elevated, and I think there was a little trap to the front right or a little mound, but all I could see was the stick. But just great contact, and it is going at the pin. Be good. Lands right on the front edge. God, terrible off the tee, great on the approach. Look at that. It feels good to be. Doesn't it feel good to be on the green? Just the minute you get up there and you're on the green in regulation, you got to be smiles. There, you see, I'm fixing my shirt. What did I tell you at the beginning? I mean, just constantly want to make sure. Here's the real truth, folks. I am thinking about can I make sure the back of my shirt is appropriately tucked in but pulled out a little bit so we don't see too much of the back fat? So really a lot of vain thoughts going on while I'm playing this round, and nobody knew that until now, but welcome to the mind of me. So we've got about a 25-footer. I hit it with a little steam, but luckily the greens really aren't cut that well here right now, and that's okay. Little tap in for par. And I'm feeling okay right now. I mean, all in all, with the pressure of having a camera behind me for the first time, still pretty nervous. Trees on the left and right everywhere. And all in all, I have some pars. I have some great approach shots. My putting is really on point, and I'm starting to enjoy the round a little bit. All right, here we are at the beautiful 8th hole, 422-yard par 4. There's quite a bit of trees on the left that are definitely in play. As you can already tell, I don't hit a draw. I like to think I know I have the capacity to hit a draw. Little 3-month-old baby draw right off that big right tree out there. Yeah, baby. Oh, and we start at left with the good old trusty granddaddy cut. What I say, folks, playing 422, and what do I have into the hole? Yes, there is wind all day today, folks, but that's still, I've got 245 left. So we're consistently hitting a driver about 200. I pull out my trusty 3 hybrid. Again, not comfortable with a draw, so with that tree hanging on the left, I'm just hoping, man, I can just hit a straight one. I made really good contact here and got a hold of it, but I pulled it left again, kind of like on the first hole. It hit the tree, but it actually came out hot and went down there really good and just right of the cart path. So feeling grateful again. The gods have been in my favor. The trees, the lovely trees, my helpers, left me with about 30 yards. So I pulled out the old 60 degree here, and I made really nice contact. You know, a little visual sand trap in play there. And it was a little thin. I hit it a little thin, but it stopped, and I got a 20-footer. So feeling comfortable. Nice blue flag. Beautiful tree in the background. Just a little stab. Oh, but he misses the line. Again, great length. Just not finding the hole. Little tap in for bogey. Hey, here we are on the 9th hole. Look how beautiful. I just can't get over. Life can be so stressful, and there's something. Why do we keep having close-up shots of that really undeveloped, unsquatted, out-of-shape lower extremity? So apologize for the viewers. I really do. But look how good the shoelaces are tied in with the T-shirt. Okay, I'm feeling strong. I am in love with this hole, folks. Do you know why I'm in love with the hole? Because it turns to the right. And what does that favor? The granddaddy cut. I think I've just nicknamed my drive the granddaddy cut. Why do we say granddaddy? Because, again, if you look close, I have the hair of a 90-year-old man from behind. It's just solid white. You can't tell. Is he 40? Is he 90 and he's in shape? Is he 25 and he's really out of shape? You can't tell. All right, here we are. Second shot, 143 yards. That means I actually hit a drive over 200 yards. Feeling good about that one. Got a 9-iron in hand. Pin, I believe, was on the front here. I think it was a red flag. But I needed to choke down a little. It wasn't a full 9, I thought. But it actually ended up needing to be a full 9 with the wind. And I again was telling it, please don't go in the trap, because I could see it was going to come up short. I missed it a little. And luckily, the gods were in my favor again. It didn't go in the trap. It kind of rolled right up by the green, missed the trap, and came down. I was not comfortable over this. I got to land it just over the trap. 60 degree. Oh, I think they call it sculling a shot. And it just fires over the trap, fires by the flag, all the way through the green. We're taking a walk. Whew, that was nasty. That was, by the way, a 30-yard shot with a 60 degree. Here we are with now, we've increased the yardage to the hole. I'm at a greater distance to the fourth shot, 35 yards, yet again the 60 degree. I'm trying to just let it feed down to the hole, but folks, when you have that much green, 60 degrees is not the right club. You want a 54 so that it'll let out a little bit more. The 60 degree checked, didn't release, didn't go down the hill, and here we are in the 9th hole, and now I have 20 feet for bogey. You know that feeling? You're sitting in the fairway, second shot, pitching wedge, 9-iron hand. You're thinking, God, this is great. I'm going to have a real birdie chance. And here you are. And then next thing you know, it's like you're coming out of a coma. It's a golf coma. You're coming out of a coma, and you're like, wait a minute. I'm putting for bogey. How'd that happen? Oh, wait. I'm putting for double bogey. We're falling apart here on the 9th hole. Can he make it? Dear God, please. Yes. Yes. All right. Open wound. We're bleeding a little, but that's okay. 9th hole complete. Feeling good. Time to go get a little turn dog, as they call it here at the Jimmy Clay Golf Course. They got some beautiful turn dogs. What is a turn dog? It's basically a hot dog that you get on the turn. It's a turn dog. All right, that was the front 9 at Jimmy Clay. First time ever doing a course vlog. First time ever having a camera set up 10 feet behind me on every shot. All in all, I'm feeling good. I've had some pars. I've had some birdie putts. I've had some great up and downs. I've had some love from the tree gods. And I've had some beautiful 200-yard drives. Stay tuned for the back 9. It's a definite adventure. If you enjoyed the adventure of the front 9, wait till the adventure of the back 9. More to come.
Oh, that's beautiful.